I saw a really interesting post yesterday by Gustaf where he explained how they had used the cursor background agents to refactor away all their default exports in their web application. And that's just a brilliant use case of background agents. And what I think is even more brilliant is how he used multiple agents. They were responsible for separate domains or areas of the code base, and this makes it more efficient. The background agents can work with more parts at the same time, and it's also easier for the human to actually like review the code. So I was thinking, shouldn't this be like a key feature of the cursor background agent? Shouldn't this abstraction layer exist? Well, it doesn't, at least not yet. So the last thing I did yesterday before going to sleep was I took up my phone, I opened up the cursor background agent, I provided the documentation for background agent API, and then I explained my use case, what kind of application I wanted here, and then I instructed it to, okay, bro, just one-shot this application, just do it for me. This is what it created for me. So I can select a repository here, I can select a branch, and I instruct it to, all right, so we need to translate the entire back office application. I want you to dig deep, understand what features we have in the application, then spawn a good number of subagents, perhaps one subagent per feature. I use the vertical feature slice architecture. And this is so it's easier for me to review all the changes. I create this. What happens in the background now is that my little service is using the cursor background API to create an agent that is only responsible for planning. So it takes in my request, it analyzes the code base, and it should come back with either follow-up questions or a plan with either one or multiple sub-agents and what they are responsible for doing. So if we take a look at the agents here, we see that, okay, we spawned an background agent. We get back a structured response. Take some time. Follow-up questions. What languages? Very good question. Swedish, please. Yes, it is already in place. Look and follow conventions. Everything should be moved to translation keys. Boom. Okay, woof! This is comprehensive. So we have 12 sub-agents. Holy shit. I haven't tweaked this. There are probably a lot of improvements to do, but I guess this is actually reasonable. It's quite a big application. Let's just see here. Authentication, app layout, dashboard, shared components, restaurant admin. Okay, so I think we created perhaps a little bit too many sub-agents, but you get the concept. So if shit, this will be so pricey for me. But if I do this, approve and start execute, should I do this? No, I don't want to do it. It will be too pricey for me. Just have this as a demo example. But I think like, I really look forward to when Cursor creates this abstraction because they can do it so much better than I just did. But it's also fantastic. Thanks to their great API, we can create these abstractions ourselves. We can tailor applications to do exactly what we need. For instance, translating an application here, okay, it takes no time to create these kind of applications that just does it for you. I think we're living in crazy good times. It's so interesting. Please check out the repo if you want. It's open source. Have a good one.